Yo, what's up guys, AJC Noob Gamer here. In today's video, I got a bit of a story time video for you. So guys, this is a video on the day I versed an NBA player. Yes guys, an NBA player. So sit back, relax, and I hope you guys enjoy this story, because it's a pretty crazy ass story. So if you guys don't know, I'm actually from Australia, alright? I'm not from the USA. So basketball out here is a bit different than it is in USA. In America, I know playing for your school is a big deal, and that's how you get noticed, but out here, we have a thing called representative comp, which basically is you represent your neighborhood. So basically, each suburb or neighborhood has like their own basketball team, and you all verse each other from like the same area. So for example, let's say you live in San Francisco, all the neighborhoods in San Francisco would verse off and play off in like a competition. So I used to be in a team called Hills Hornets, and basically every year there would be a tournament held before the regular season where you guys just get to verse other teams just to like warm up into the regular season. Okay guys, so at this stage we're in under 14s, which basically means we're like 12 years old or like 11 years old. And guys, back then I was a fat fuck, alright? Like imagine a short little fat Asian kid 11 or 12 years old playing an NBA player, alright guys? This is some weird ass shit. So guys, my team was in Division 2 and we versed this team called St. George, which was a Division 3 team, so they weren't that good. And we versed them in that preseason comp and we ended up smoking them. Like we like beat them by like 40 or some shit. It was like an absolute blowout. So we didn't think any much of them. We're like, alright, fuck it. It's St. George. Who gives a shit? Like, get out of here, bro. Go back to Div 3. Because, you know, your boy was in Div 2. And basically, guys, when the regular season started, halfway during the season, this Division 3 team called St. George was sent up to Division 2 where we were because they were smashing bitches in like Div 3. So our team was coming first this season and we're like, who the hell is in this team? Why are they smashing in Div 3? And we ended up versing them the week after. So guys, we've been blowing out every team by like 20 or 30. Like competition here is not that well, and like Hills Hornets at this time was probably like the top club. So as all of this is happening, I show up on game day, I'm ready to go, I'm hyping all the boys up, we're getting ready to play. So we're like, guys, this is an easy win. We beat them back in like the preseason games. We got this, guys. Like, come on, it's too easy. AJC Noob Gamer, don't get stopped! So guys, we head out into the arena, we're all confident, high-fiving everyone, and as we see the St. George team, standing there at the tip-off is Thon. Yes guys, Thon, the guy from Milwaukee Bucks now. And if you don't believe me guys, here's some of these highlights that are just like on YouTube of him in like St. George. So I don't know if you know, but here in Australia, a lot of Sudanese, I'm pretty sure Thon are Sudanese, but a lot of Sudanese kids are like scouted from overseas and sent to Australia, and then they just try to develop them here. It's just like a thing. I don't know why, it's just like a thing. And some of them turn out to be pretty good players. Some of them play like professional league here, sometimes end up going to America, so yeah, it's pretty good. So if no one really knows Thon story, he was actually scouted and sent to Australia before he was sent off to America to play high school ball and stuff. Guys, I shit you not. I was 11 or 12 years old. Alright, imagine you at 11 or 12 years old. You weren't that tall. This motherfucker Thon was 6'6". Now this is where it gets a bit crazy. Guys, a lot of the times when Sudanese kids are sent over here, they don't really say their real age. And it's just a thing. So do I think Thon was 11 years old, 12 years old at 6'6"? Hell no, he was probably like fucking 28. Guys, look at his face. He does not look like a 20-year-old that he says to be now. Just imagine you versing an 11 or 12-year-old and how much you would dominate the league. Like, it would be insane. So that's basically what happened. So we see this guy, Thon just standing there, and we're like, who the fuck is this guy? He was not there last year. So we're standing there looking at Thon and we're like, who the fuck are you? You weren't there last game. And supposedly he's the reason why they've been killing it in Div 3. So the big man in our team's like, holy shit, I don't know how I'm gonna get this. Tip off goes. Like, game starts, they win the tip. But guys, do we end up beating them? Hell yes, we end up beating them. Guys, their team was trash. It was only Thon doing everything. Like all we literally did was like double or triple team him, and then when he passed it out, his teammates had to whack his jump shots and they couldn't shoot for shit. But here is a story about me when I versed Thon. But this is what happened when I versed Thon. I remember one move on him, and then I remember like it was one of my favorite moves I've ever did in like my basketball career type thing, and then I ended up doing it on an NBA player like later in the future. So I'm like, holy shit. So guys, one time I was coming off a screen, alright? Big man sets me a screen. I come off the screen, right? And what happens is they switch. So the man that was marking my big man, which was Thon decided to switch and he was on me. So I'm coming to the lane, you know, I'm going at the lane fast, right? Guys, I'm just jetting that bad boy. I'm going. I hit him with the double cross, guys. I can't kid you. Hit him with the double cross, and once I got him with the double cross, he leans the other way. So like I kind of crossed him a bit. But when that happens, I decided to Euro back onto the left side. So then once he jumps to the right side to try to recover, I'm already Euro'd, and then I just like hit the layup, and then like I'm just like going wild because I've never done that before in my entire life. So crowd's going wild, I'm feeling myself. It was probably like the only points I scored that game because guys, I used to just be like a passer, like that's all I used to do. And down the line, I see Thon is an NBA player, and I'm like, holy shit, I crossed an NBA player. What the fuck? But yeah, guys, after that season, Thon was sent to America to play for high school because we actually tried to recruit him into Hills, all right? Guys, our team was like the Golden State Warriors where like we just tried to recruit every good player, like literally. We didn't end up getting him, he got sent to America, and from there on, you see him how he is today, a Milwaukee Bucks player. So guys, now that I think about it, it was probably one of the craziest experiences in my life. That I can say, like I've versed an NBA player before. Now you're probably also thinking, AJC, you're from Australia, like did you verse Ben Simmons? I did not verse Ben Simmons because he was from Melbourne and I'm from Sydney, but I do have a story about how I met him before he was actually big and famous. So guys, if you want to hear that story, let's get a 25 likes, guys, and I'll drop a video of the story where I met and like talked with Ben Simmons for a bit. Guys, I just want to say thank you for being patient with all this. Like, I'm away for a bit, but when I come back on, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna drop a video as much as I can for you guys. So thank you for still staying around during this time. And, you know, I hope to see you soon when I do get back. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a short video because I am overseas right now. But guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. It means the world if you can just hit this DP right here or click that red button down below. Or guys, watch our latest videos right here in the square box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll probably see you soon, and bye guys.